Hello nerds, how you're doing? I hope you're doing well. Today is episode 19 of the Chaotic Update. I was planning to do them weekly. Unfortunately, my nerve is not allowing it. So, I'm going to try to do them bi-weekly. And then I hope I also have more to show project-wise, but also book-wise. I am filming today without a microphone. That is because I did film this episode previously. However, unfortunately, the microphones have water damage. So that sound was terrible, unsolvable. So we're doing it again. So I'm sorry if this is lower than usual again. That's why I need to order new mics. Today we're going to talk about a finished object that I no longer own because it was a gift and I gave that after filming the first time this episode. So you will see old footage of me holding it up. I altered the sweater. I have a half finished object. We swatched and bought yarn. And we're ready to cast on another sweater. I think that's it for today. Oh, we have books. So let's dive in. Start with the books. It's not many, but at least I'm reading again. So I'm happy about that. So let's talk books first. I have read the third book of Amari. I believe the title is Amari and the Despicable Wonders. This is the third and final book in this trilogy, which is sad because I love it. It also means that I cannot tell you a lot about this book because it will all be spoilers. However, I can tell you a bit about the series in a whole. And we're following Amari. And Amari's brother got missing. And she is dead set on finding out what happens. However, finding out what happens to her brother kind of leads her into a supernatural school that she is now attending. She might have found some powers of her own that she's not, or actually the whole supernatural world is not sure if it's a good thing or not. There are very mixed emotions about that power. And she is just, battling through all that and trying to find out her, what happened to her brother. And, obviously, in middle grade, when you get a power, you also get an enemy. So she is battling her enemy. It's actually a common enemy to the whole supernatural world. So I very, very much enjoyed it. I do think the second book is my favorite of the series. Because that one had trials in it, magical trials. And I'm just a sucker for magical trials. So, but I highly recommend the series if you haven't read it yet. I then started in another book, Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, by Shay Earnshaw. I'm 127 pages in. And we're now on the point I am like, okay, maybe we can start and I'm gonna like it. The first part of this book, unfortunately, so far, has been a letdown for me. What I've run from this book is Halloween Town vibes, Christmas Town vibes, shenanigans going on. However, that's not what I got. We were following Sally, we're in her head. And I'm not sure if that is a writing style I dislike, or if it's the narrator. I have been listening to this book on audio. And that narrator has a very high-pitched voice that I do not associate with Sally Skeleton. That's how she called in this book. Because this book is definitely follow-up from the movie. So I do love the reference to the movie in it. You know, I love that we continue the story or see the town after the story. But inside Sally's head, she is either romanticizing everything Jack does, so it feels like a very romance-heavy book, or she is feeling miserable because people use the word pumpkin queen. And, you know, so far we haven't really gotten in why she disliked that so much and why she got anxious about it. So far we just had an anxious romancy book, which I don't like. I want shenanigans. However, Sally just found a new door. And it looks like shit is hitting the fan. So I might enjoy this anyway. After all, I am reading this book for a vlog. It's going to be a reading vlog that I'm very excited about because I haven't done a reading vlog in a while. But we're definitely trying to up the content. I will not be doing Vlogmas, which I'm very sad about. I really want to do Vlogmas, but realistically, I cannot put up a video every single day. I tried in October. I couldn't make it work, even when I was preparing for that since April. So I am now unprepared. There is no way I can bust out a lot of videos and upload them. And my head is like, just make a video every day and put it on. I was like, yeah, but there are so many days I can't film or edit. So that's not gonna work, but I really want to. So at least we're trying to up the festive content because I'm in a festive mood and I can't put on my Christmas tree yet. Because of building mode. They might need to saw in my walls next week. So I'm waiting until that has happened. I know for sure they're not gonna be bringing a lot of wall dust in my living room. And then I'm going to decorate for Christmas. So until then, I just need everything to hold on. So that is the plan for December. And that were the books I've read. So let's move on to crafting. The first thing I want to talk about is the finished objects that I do not have anymore to show you. So here is a clip of me showing it you last week when I filmed this. I made these socks. I made these socks on 2.5 millimeter 9-inch circular sock needles. I used 56 stitches for this. And I did 80 rows of 2x2 ribbing for the leg. I did German short row heel, which was my first time. And I did 50 rows for the foot and then the toe. Those are the things I did. However, we started toe up. And this was my first ever toe up socks, which looked so weird. Starting to knit on it because you don't have a tube that I'm used to having. But I actually really like this method because then I can use up all the yarn. I was planning to use up all my yarn. However, I was getting scared that after 80 rows of the legs, I wasn't sure where the widest part of your calf would be. And since I couldn't put them on, knitting them from toe up, I had to guess. So I got scared at 80 rows, cast it off, and then try them on. And I could actually have 7.5 centimeters more. And my neighbor could actually, that the socks are intended for, she could actually have 10 centimeters more, which is 4 inch. So that I know that now for next time. And I am planning to see how high the socks will be when I do a toe up with a full 100 gram skein, because I never used a full 100 gram. I can actually make a pair of socks for myself with 50 grams. But then that's all I need, so I don't dare to do it with 50 gram skeins, but yeah. So I'm, I love it. I love that I found a new way, and I will definitely do more socks like that. I plan to make a very high pair of socks because I can't wear pants with my nerve, but I would like to not always be in sweatpants. I can wear dresses. So I'm hoping that I can make knee-high socks or longer. And then when I have a dress and those on, I still won't be cold, right? I hope that's the case. That is the plan. Then I have a half-finished object, which is also socks. So let's do those first. I have finished the first sock of the Ravenclaw pair. This is again made on 2.5mm 9-inch circular needles. I did 3 rows of 2x2 ribbing in grey. Then I did 12 rows of 2x2 ribbing in blue. And then every stripe is 10 rows. So I did 50 rows for the leg. I did the heel, flap and gusset because this sock is top down. I did 65 rows for the feet and then did the toe. So I need one more, and this is also gonna be a gift. And that's why I'm like, maybe I should do it bi-weekly because I'm making gifts now as well that I can't show you at all. Because people are watching the podcast. But I will show you all the gifts that I can, and then the other ones I will try to film for you and show them after gift season has passed. Like A Nightmare Before Christmas bookmarks or needle stoppers are also out because, festive mood. But I changed the first sleeve of this sweater. I love this sweater. However, the sleeves are too short, so they're 3/4. And I want them full length. So I measured that I could make them 8 centimeters longer. And I have lengthened this one. It is quite a difference with the old one. So that's good. 1 to go. And then I can wear this sweater again. I am excited about it. However, I just gave all the gift knits more attention because I want those done. And this is for me. It can be done anytime. Then we're going to talk about new cast-ons. There are 2 coming up. First one I swatched a lot for because I wanted a crochet project that is going to keep me busy for a while. That is going to be very easy. So I basically needed a long tube of crocheting just in the round so I can pick it up whenever my nerve is not letting me knit for the gifts. Or, there are a lot of knit sweaters on my list right now that I want to make. I need to have something when my nerve does not want me knit. So I can still get it, but also put it down immediately when I can do something else that I want to do for gift-wise. So I swatched for the Piper dress. This is the dress that made me want to learn how to crochet garments. This is the dress that started me on sweater making. This is the reason I'm now obsessed with making sweaters. And I think it's time. This is the Piper dress by Tinderbox. And if you follow the pattern, she uses a 2.75mm needle for the whole dress. However, I did not hit gauge with that. So I think I'm going to use a 2mm needle. However, the swatches have changed a lot. So I still need to check again. Let me talk you through it. I swatched this on 2.5mm. It is way too see-through for a dress. I don't like it. Although I do know I can wear an underdress, but I kind of want it not be this see-through. It is very soft. It is very soft though. But as you can see, this makes me very pale. I don't want that. So the pink is out. This is French cotton silk. It's 77% cotton, 23% silk. It is super soft though. I did also order it in brown. This looks way better on me, I think personally. This was on 2-point needle. Unfortunately, I did not hit gauge. However, this is so incredibly soft. I did order it. No, this is on 1.5 needles, but it's still a lot see-through. And this was on 2 millimeters. I have ordered skeins of this though, and I'm going to make a summer top out of it, a tank top. And then we have Hobie Shisho. This one is on 1.5 millimeters because I started on 2.5, didn't hit gauge, like way off. And I was like, yeah, there's no way, even with blocking, that I get it. So I then started the 2 millimeter swatch, which is very, like, it's drapey still, but it's not as see-through, which I personally very much enjoy. This is also the best color on me, I think. This washes me out the least. So it will be this color for the dress. But after the 2.5 and the 2, I was so much off. I ripped out the 2.5 swatch and made 1.5 swatch. No, this is the 1.5 and this is the 2. The 2 is very, very drapey. I like this fabric. This is not as see-through as the others. Obviously more than a 1.5, but this is still very drapey. This is a bit stiff. And I even have one stiff stitch left over. So I need to swatch another time on the 2.5 just to see. But I love this fabric. This definitely got better after blocking. I had to stretch blocks them because obviously this will stretch with the weight of it, making a dress out of it. So I have to take a good look. I swatched in between knitting projects just because Hobie had the best sale of the year. They had already a Black Friday sale going on, but then they had a code for one day. They do this every year, at least once. Last time they did it on Halloween, and now they did it for, I don't know, officially Black Friday is next Friday, but they did it last Friday. So, and that code gave 10% off, even on the already on sale items. And both my options for the dress were on sale already, and so that was a good deal. It actually saved me a lot of money, but we talk about that in acquisitions. But this is going to be the Piper dress by Tinderbox. I am so excited to get it started. This is again the dress that started me making garments because I wanted this dress. It has pockets, which I love. I think it looks amazing. So very excited for that. And then I wound up the skeins. I will show the old footage. I will show you the old footage of the hang. But I wound up the blue. And I got the white out. I first wanted to make the Maybe Forever sweater by Kutakofika as a gift for my neighbor. However, it's brioche. I swatched 1.5 row and I now know why people hate brioche stitch. I don't necessarily hate it yet. It was very annoying, but I also think like the first 2 rows are the toughest because it's so strict on the needles. So I think it will get better the further you're in. However, this stitch seems way easier if you do continental knit, and I'm unfortunately an English thrower. However, I've always wanted to knit continental. I want to teach myself that. But for my own sweaters, I'm like, no, I just want to get it done. I'm not doing it. So I'm saving the Maybe Forever sweater as a gift for next year. So I can start it early and just use it as a project to learn how to continental knit. Because that's going to help me out. I think it's way more ergonomic. So I really want to learn it. And doing it for somebody else is helpful. So I decided for now, I am going to make another My Favorite Adventure sweater, which is the same as this one. But then do the stripes for the Stripe Hype sweater by Kutika Vika that I wanted to make for her. However, I don't have enough yarn for the DK version because I have to hold everything double. So I'm just making a fingering weight version with the My Favorite Adventure sweater, but just use the stripe pattern she is using. So the sleeves are a bit different because the original is drop shoulder and this is not. But I think the neighbor likes fitted garments, so she will love that shape as well. And she just wants the stripes. I hope this sweater goes by quickly because it's stripes and stripes are very addicting to me because I would like to give it for Christmas. However, I am very aware of the people I chose to gift knit or gift crochet for, or, you know, just make handmade gifts for. I want them to be able to, you know, love the project, know how much time goes in and actually appreciate it, then taking well care of it. And also I want them to be patient. I need people that if I am not on time, it doesn't matter to them. And she is definitely that person. She's like, you don't have to do it for Christmas. I'm like, I know, but I want to because you love Christmas. However, I'm fully aware that if I not make it, I can always say, happy 3rd of February. I give it then. She was like, yeah, you absolutely can. And then it's fine for me to gift knit because there is not really pressure, but it is so fun to make something for somebody. So if you're gift knitting, please don't put pressure on yourself. Make sure, you know, that either people don't know it, so they don't expect it, and they, you know, can obviously wait because they don't know it's coming. Just make sure it is a fun experience for you and not a pressure one. So let me know, are you gift knitting? Are you gift crocheting this year? What are you making? How's it going? Do you feel pressure? Don't do it if it's pressuring you. But that's it. So let's talk acquisitions because I obviously bought a lot of yarn. So, like I said before, Hobby had a huge sale. There was 10% off of the whole website, including the already on sale section. And both of the yarns that I was considering for summer knits, hopefully my paper dress, were on sale and were on extra sale. I did choose to go with Seashell by Hobby. This is 40% cotton, 35% viscose, 25% linen. And I'm very happy with my choice. So I ordered 19 skeins of this, which was stupid because they're packaged with 10. If I just had ordered 20, I got 2 packages, but now 9 are just thrown in the bag. I'm very happy with that. However, it was a lot off. And I saved my money last month for the, anticipated it was again a Halloween sale, but it wasn't. So I went. And I got 5 more balls of cotton silk thread in the color brown. And I will be making a tank top out of this. It's probably going to be a knitted one. I just need to gauge swatch and see which pattern I'm going to use. But this is so soft. I am very, very excited about it. I will start that obviously after all the winter knits that I'm planning to do. But this was just too good of a sale. And then I knew this was coming. but Pacific Knit Co. released her sweater, her winter doodle sweater. I have been waiting on a sweater pattern to use with her doodles the whole year. Like, I wanted that before she was talking about bringing it out. There is this Strangebrew pattern that you can use for it, and I was considering doing that, but I was a bit hesitant because you have to do most of them. It has been done, but I need to make it work with the doodles. Other people did it, so it's absolutely possible. But then I was considering that. She announced that she would release her own pattern, and I was like, yes, I need that. That's gonna be the one. That sweater came out a week ago. And ever since, I cannot stop thinking about, like, she has this doodle kits, right? And the yarn choices, again, are impeccable. They're always by Moonglow Yarn. I love them. They know very well which colors to combine. And ever since I've seen that, I can't get this Christmas sweater out of my head with a turquoise border, and then we have the candy cane rounds, and I want hot chocolates in it, and I want gingerbread man and gingerbread houses. I basically want Mrs. Claus Bakery sweater in white, turquoise red, and maybe a bit of brown because it's gingerbread. And I just can't have it out of my head. However, 2 sweaters before Christmas is a bit much, and I don't have the white for a DK sweater. I also seen these cute gingerbread socks that have been made by the Moonglow yarn, and it's gingerbread socks. And I'm quite far in my gift knitting already. I only need to do 1 sock and 1 sweater. Again, a sweater a month is a lot, but it doesn't matter if it's late. So I really want to do gingerbread socks for myself at least, especially since Job gave me the needle to do it. We bought the Christmas presents and they're all here, and ever since he wanted to give me a present, so he's asking me every day if I want a present. I caved once, and he gave me the 3.5mm sock needle, which I'm so incredibly excited about. So I can now do the colorwork socks. I'm so happy. So I couldn't help myself, and I ordered 2 browns because I think these would work great for gingerbread colors. So I ordered 2 sock yarns so I can make gingerbread socks. Maybe sweaters. We'll see. I just can't get it out of my mind. But that is everything I bought on Hobby. However, I looked previous on Hobby what sweater or what the dress quantity would cost me. And I've got all these, the dress quantity, the tank top quantity, and 2 sock yarns for the same price as the dress quantity when I checked before sale. So I am very, very happy with that purchase. I hope the dress is gonna take me at least 6 months to finish. I just having a lot of fun with it at this moment. So please let me know what your intentions are to read or to make this December. Is it anything festive? Because I need all the festive vibes. I'm sorry I did not record with Mike once again, but I can fix that probably with my editing software. I hope you have a lot of fun this festive season, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, nerds.